Meet an extraordinary French artist whose abstract expression is inspired by his stay in the Philippines for 15 years. Be enthralled by his unconventional art on Tribe.
Unconventional. Light and airy. A mix of colors on clear panels. A new take on modern art from French artist Michel Herbert.
So it's called Ultravision because this show is all about using transparent material. So the vision is at the same time what you see first, but what you can see behind it. So definitely you can see the wall, but imagine these paintings will be placed on a wall which is not white, but which has some texture. You can still see through the painting. And ultra, because to my understanding, well, this is first of all something quite new, and also you have no borders, and you see that these acrylic panels are not framed. So it's like everything nowadays is borderless, from flat screen TV, which are so-called borderless, or even humankind likes to live borderless. So that's why I called it Ultravision.
Michel Herbert has been actively producing work since he settled here in the Philippines some 15 years ago. From then on, his art has continuously evolved into the pieces that they are now.
Well, the inspiration is twofold because there's a long maturation in my brain. It can take sometimes several years, but when I prepare the painting itself, I'm just at first trying to play with the colors. So it's colors blending, and then I can hardly explain if I have something in mind at the time, because I usually work in a complete quietness in the middle of the night. So that's where I can really patch and mix the colors the way I want. Yes.
Using specially made acrylic panels, oil paint and spray paint that would definitely adhere to the surface, Mr. Herbert's final products come as a surprise to him as he peels off the other side of his acrylic panels, the layers of paint finally exposed. As a child, his mother, Madame Fernande Guichard, who is also an artist, taught him how to paint. His works now are reminiscent of his boyhood memories in Nice, France.
I would say that all are my favorite, but if I had to keep some, I think these two will definitely be my favorite, because it reminds me the atmosphere and colors of the Mediterranean, where I'm coming from, because I used to live in France, in the south of France, in Nice, and all the colors, even of the buildings of the house, are in this yellowish or orange color. So that's my two favorite pieces.
Mr. Herbert's work have a certain 3D quality to it, especially if they are mounted a bit far from the wall and with some light shining above or from behind the panels.
I think it's interesting to see galleries. I did not know this gallery, and I was confused because I knew very well a white space, and it is here, it's white wall. So white space, white wall. So I am happy to discover another gallery. And these paintings are interesting because I think they would be very well in a great apartment with a play of lights coming from outside, and it's interesting. And the support also is acrylic support is interesting.
Layer upon layer of color, a surprising technique made of oil and acrylic. Are there really messages hidden underneath?
Just look it with a fresh eye, meaning don't have in mind any stereotypes about modern art, such as modern art should be like this, should be like that. Modern art should be on canvas and not with something else. So just look at it with a fresh eye, and also enjoy the blending of the colors, because to me it's really the colors which are prominent in my work. And then after, well, depending on the shapes and the shadows with the lights, then you can maybe look at something different within the painting, but there's no hidden message. There is no voluntarily subliminal message that I want to convey. You know, it's really up to you with your eyes to enjoy, or if you don't enjoy, maybe move to the next one. And there's obviously one which will attract your eyes more than some others maybe.
Open your eyes and free your mind. Be inspired with the play of colors on an alternative medium as you experience this French artist's Ultravision.